Heavyweight mayhem. Well, here it is. Tom Dallas isn't hanging around. He's had back-to-back one-round knockout wins. His last 6 opponents have been wiped out inside 2 rounds. Takes on Dallas V Marinchev. Knows his way around the ring. Bulgarian cruiserweight champion has been matched tough since turning pro. Join this one from the start.
The fast improving heavyweight hopeful Tom Dallas in action here, kicking off his new year. And his team will be looking for more of the same. 5 fights in 2009, 5 quick-fire knockout wins. He's been looking good in tonight with the experienced and durable Bulgarian Dallas V Marinchev, who we've seen over here a few times before. He'll be looking to extend Dallas, won't he, Jim?
Yeah, well, he's proved already that he's good at that. He's good at taking decent fighters the distance. The main thing for Dallas is that he wins tonight, keeps the winning roll going. A stoppage would be pretty impressive. And he's getting right down to work, and he throws good, sharp, thumping punches. He stands very tall, as you would expect. He has no choice but to do that. I like the way he steps into that powerful-looking jab. Those are good punches.
Neat combination there from the 6'6" 24-year-old from Kent. Quietly spoken, no arrogance behind Tom Dallas, but his performances are really starting to rattle off. Good sparring he's been having with David Price and John McDermott, amongst others.
And he's keeping Marinchev at arm's length, and if you're looking for a stoppage, that's what you want. Marinchev knows how to spoil, how to survive up close. But if you don't allow him up close and you keep thumping him at this range, then you could maybe just start to chisel out his resistance a little bit.
Only ever been stopped once, Marinchev. He extended Larry Olabamiwo the distance when we saw him over here in November in the Midlands. Capable, but Dallas keeping him at range and controlling this. Nice punches, good right hand. He's boxing well, Jim.
Yep, nice and fluid. Sometimes, a couple of times in the past, he's looked a little bit stiff, but he seems to be relaxing a little bit. Body shots are working there. And Marinchev not quite so happy as I've seen him in the past. He's not getting close enough to spoil. And they can't match this big man for power or quickness. So it's good if you can make an early impression on these fellows. If they warm to the task, you have a bit of a time shifting them. But Dallas really has made an early, an early point tonight.
Especially to the body. Just some heavy breaths already from Marinchev as another right hand plants into that area.
I think the problem may be Marinchev may go into a shell, then it becomes very difficult to pry him open. But we have a referee tonight. If he starts to look a little bit lazy, he'll get on his case. But impressive opening round from Dallas.
He's bringing them elbows up like that. He's bringing them up like that, and that's when you're going to get that left hook in for us. Yeah, okay. Nice one, lovely big breath.
10 seconds.
Andy Kidd, who's been with Tom Dallas for many years.
Second out, round 2.
The black and white of Chatham's Tom Dallas in fight number 9. He's won all 8, so far 6 by knockout. In with Dallas V Marinchev, a couple of years older at 26, more experienced. He's won 5 of his 22. But David Price couldn't get rid of him within the distance. Neither could Larry Olabamiwo or Chris Burton. Can Dallas?
Well, as I was saying, it's important to make an early impression, and Dallas has certainly done that. Didn't really give Marinchev too many chances to spoil. He's kept him at arm's length. He's throwing powerful shots, just keeping him at the perfect range.
Jimmy turned over about 18 months or so ago, Tom Dallas. I remember the first 2 or 3, he looked raw, upright. I think he's improving from these tough sparring sessions.
He is definitely improving. I mean, the problem is he's always going to stand tall just because of the height of him. So, I mean, you can't start teaching the head movement. It would just put himself in trouble. But as long as he keeps mobile on his feet, steps in and out of distance, and just keeps these long-range shots. Yep, looking good.
Then round the side again.
He hasn't been extended beyond the second round since his second fight. So this may be a clever bit of matchmaking to get him some sessions. That's a great body shot. And the following combination. Decent hand speed for a heavyweight.
In this type of fight, when you're doing most of the work and firmly in the driving seat, there's always a danger that maybe you'll just neglect your defences because your things pretty much your own way. There are no signs yet Dallas has done that. He does carry his head high, but I think there's something we're just going to have to deliver. That was a good thumping right hand to get home with there.
Chipping away, Tom Dallas. Keeping Marinchev under control. You're right, he doesn't look as comfortable as he has before. Body shot hurt him there with the right hand. And there's 40 seconds left in the second. He's a good finisher, Dallas. Oh, right to the body. Down goes Marinchev. And Tom Dallas coolly walks to the neutral corner.
6, 7.
He's just about up at 8. He does not look happy.
No, that's the main thing. It looks as though he wants to get himself out of there, Marinchev. He looked as though maybe just give it a little go, but I think another couple of those body shots would just take all the ambition away from him. He's brave, Marinchev, you have to give him that. But no answer, down again.
Second time down in the round. The bell's going to go any second.
5.
He just about makes it.
7, 8.
The count continues. Is he okay? He is, and back to the corner. Will he come out for more?
This is an awkward man to finish off because he's such a
They're
good
going to put
survivor.
him out, Jim. Sorry to interrupt. Philippe Fondue has said no more. He doesn't want to come out, Marinchev, having been floored twice in that second round. Tom Dallas with knockout win number 7. He remains unbeaten, and more importantly, he's only the second man ever to stop Yavor Marinchev. That's a bit of a statement.
Yep, it certainly is, and that was a sensible decision because Marinchev had the look of a man who wanted out of there. So obviously he's let his corner know that, but that really was an impressive performance from Dallas. Did everything right. The punching was sharp, it was accurate, he took his time, and with the punches that ended up being the finish, if you like, forced the Marinchev to want to quit and get out of there. Were really impressive. The body shots were perfect, and against a man who's very difficult to catch cleanly, he kept cool. He just kept standing off, giving him some room to get the punches off, and that really was a sickener, that one. Marinchev come out up from the knockdown, tried to give